Hello, Tiger Nation. You've seen Barack Obama's picks. We have our own President Bopp here to fill us in on the Sweet 16. There's been some upsets, some Cinderellas, and we'll let President Bopp take it away from here. What do you think about the West region?
Well, I've done pretty well here. Actually, in my original picks, I have this completely 100%, surprisingly or not. I think the Arizona-San Diego State game is going to be a very highly contested, competitive game. I originally had Arizona. I think San Diego State's going to give them a heck of a battle, but I'm going to stick with the Wildcats of Arizona on this one.
Wow, picking the number one seed to advance.
Yeah, I think they're just too good at this point. In the other side of the bracket, I predicted Baylor. They're really kind of reaching the peak of their season. They're playing well. I love Wisconsin. I'm a Big Ten boy, but I think Baylor is going to win this game.
Oh, really? Going down south to Texas, going to bring it back home for the Final Four? Possibly.
I just think that their size and their athleticism is going to be a little bit too much for the Badgers. Kentucky, I had Kentucky beating Wichita State, although personally I would have loved to see Wichita
Shockers,
State.
man.
Yeah.
What a season.
It was a great season. Now this one is tough. I had originally picked Louisville to go to the final game, the championship game. Kentucky, God, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with Louisville here in a very, very highly contested matchup.
On their way to repeat, huh?
This next one is tough. I did not pick Tennessee to do anything.
No.
They have those two monsters inside that are dominating play. I love Michigan as a Big Ten guy. I love their coach. My heart says Michigan. My head says Tennessee.
SEC, huh?
Where do you go? You go with your heart?
The SEC has been underrepresented in the tournament as a whole. They have number one seed over in the South, Florida. I think the SEC is an underrepresented.
So what do you think?
I'm a Southern guy. I'd go with the SEC.
All right,
yeah.
another big upset, Tennessee. I want you to know, it hurts me to write that though. It does, but hey, that's it. Where should we go now, Dan?
Let's go to the South. Everybody's been paying a lot of attention to this bracket. They got Dayton. They're an equal opportunity offender, I believe. They opted Ohio State and Syracuse. So I think everybody up north is pretty upset with them, except for the city of Dayton, which go them.
Well, I did not have either of these teams. I had Syracuse playing Kansas, so it's a complete. If Dayton is one of those teams, you're not quite sure how they do it, but they get the job done. Stanford, again, coached by a Dookie, which I am partial to. But let's have some fun with this. Let's go one more step with those Dayton Flyers.
A Cinderella.
Yeah, let's go with the Cinderella.
Really, Stanford's athletics have really come on in the last couple of years. They're well coached in almost all regards, and they're really putting on a show.
Yeah, it would be nice for you could have a Pac-10 battle going on here. But hey, listen, I think Florida's. I love what UCLA is doing. Steve Alford. They're again peaking at the right moment, but it's hard to turn away from
going with the coach, Billy Donovan. Going with the coach right this late in the game.
You got to go with Billy Donovan here. I'm going to go with Florida on that one. Whoa, hey, Virginia is the real deal.
Absolutely.
I had them picked originally. I'm not going to go away from them. Everybody's picking Michigan State.
Izzo's a great coach. Yeah.
Sorry, it's Virginia. They're going to win this game, I think.
Really? That will be an upset.
It will be.
Even though number one seed is playing a 4 seed, I feel that a lot of people would have that as an upset.
I tell you, it's hard to go against Tom Izzo. He does it every year. And then Iowa State, Connecticut. I just don't like Connecticut. I don't know, there's something about him, but I love that point guard. Iowa State. Yeah. Shabazz he's great. I'm going with Iowa State because I picked them from the very beginning. I like them, even though they've had a major injury. I still think they can be. Although Connecticut just feels like they have the guy that's going to get it done when it's needed. You give the ball to Napier in the last couple minutes, he comes through. So this is the way it looks for the Elite Eight: Arizona, Baylor, Louisville, Tennessee, Iowa State, Virginia, Dayton, and Florida.
Yeah, who'd have thought 2 SEC teams in the Elite Eight? I think only 3 SEC teams went to the whole tournament.
And here's the
If
sad
that.
part. Look at this. Not a Big Ten team left. Ooh. I'm going to get some criticism on that.
Our board might not see eye
Yeah.
to eye with you on
That
that.
might be the case. That might be the case. So what do you see coming out of here? West, I see Baylor with an upset of Arizona.
I feel that good pick. They would have home field advantage coming into Dallas, Texas, right? To play the Final Four. I think they're very motivated to get back in their beloved state, and I think that they could do it.
How about Louisville, Tennessee?
That's all you. That's why we got the president on.
I think Louisville's pressure will wear those Tennessee guards down. It'll be a matter of, can Tennessee get the ball inside and kill Louisville inside, or can Louisville make it a full court game? With their experience from last year's run, I'm going Louisville.
I think so. With coach, they got everything. They came in with the chip on their shoulders, getting ranked 4th as
That's true.
returning finalists. I think they've just been playing really lights out basketball with angry basketball.
I think it's all Smith. If he's on, they're hard to beat. Virginia, Iowa State out of the East. I gotta go with my Virginia.
UVA, huh?
I don't know why. I just love the way they play, and that Coach Bennett, he's great. So, like them both. Horberg over here is excellent as well. Top, I think it's the Cinderella, the shoe, the slipper. It's
I
gone.
think it's midnight.
It's gone. Florida. It's over. So now we've got the Final Four: Florida, Virginia, Baylor, and Louisville. Boy, this is tough. I think we're looking at a Florida-Louisville final.
Really? You think Baylor's going to lose it, huh? In front of their home?
I think so. Because they haven't been there before, and I just don't think they can get it done. With the champion being, yeah, I'm afraid so.
The Gators.
The Gators.
A lot of very popular pick. Got to go with a future Hall of Fame coach, huh? Well, they both are.
Joakim Noah would be very proud of us right now. Dan, you think that's good?
Begrudgingly, being a guy from FSU, I can see where you're going with the Florida pick. Don't like the matchup, but yeah, Florida has got it where it counts, and I think that they can bring it on home.
You saw it here, not first.
No.
Obama had Michigan State, right?
Obama had Michigan
You saw
State.
it here first, but don't bet on it, please. Thank you.